Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last.
To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Dennis. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. No huddle, offense to the line.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On target. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Dennis. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Washington's offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Red pass hits complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's rolling. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Thomas. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Setting up the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the bad blood between Oregon and Oregon State dates back to 1894, at least on a football field. A top 5 rivalry, and it's gone final. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burton. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely center cut. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Throws to the tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
Second down.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget.
Rides to back on the option, the give. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
He'll pull it on the read. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Quick release by the QB.
Pass on first down.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roman. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard line. First and goal, Washington.
He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Another first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burden. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. Got some room in under the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Now trying to power it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. Put 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to be this time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll go to the ground.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got his man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Good enough for 1st down.
They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roman. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Just keeps slinging it. He lofts one down the sideline. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take him however we can get him. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Quick release on the RPO. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Washington. Great job by the back on the option.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Second down, they'll go to the air. Connection to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. From the shotgun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to add another. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
Starts a drive trying to go on top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
36. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Spits it out to the back. All by himself. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
At the 41-yard line. First down for the offense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback on the keeper. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. First down here for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The give to the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Snagged in the middle, it's Burden. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately,